Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is Sandra Ayan, your home care provider. I just woke up about an hour and a half ago. I think it was like 5:30 or 6. I don't know. I'm old. I get to sleep in. And I also get to wake up early, and my body does it automatically. But I want to talk to you guys about sick time. There was a lady that had sent me a message, and she said to me that she had 40 hours of sick time. And I'm like, okay, 40 hours. That doesn't sound right to me because I haven't seen 40 hours. But the other day, I actually saw 40 hours at the bottom of my check stub of sick time. And I'm thinking, oh my God, she was right. And then thank you. Thank you, sweetheart. I don't recall who you were, but I really want to thank you because everything that you guys tell me, I either say, you know what, you're right, or I say, I don't know. Let me find out. And then I spread it. That's what I do. I spread the information with you guys. And this morning I had a young lady, one of my clients, she called me and she's like, Sandra, I need, and I'm going to do this in Spanish, okay? I just saw that there's 5 days of sick time. And I said, okay. She goes, can I get that money? And I'm like, yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. I said, how many, I think sick time only works for certain people, okay? I like to communicate. But the way that the county has done it is, or the state, the way they passed the law is, you know what? Sandra's really sick today. We're going to pay her to stay home and get better. That's what they decided to do. But instead of paying sick time at overtime rate, we're just going to pay it at the regular time rate. For me, it's $18. That's what they would pay me. So some money is better than none money. I got sick. I'm sorry. I call my client and I tell him, you know what? I don't feel good. I can't go to work. Then the client has to go figure out how they're going to get their needs met. How are they going to take care of themselves? I am a home care provider. I'm the oldest of 9. I don't know I'm sorry, I'm sick. I can't go to work today. I don't know what that means. I've gone to work with a bum leg, and stood on a bucket with one knee down on the bucket and the other one. And I'm standing and I'm working for 8 hours. So I don't know what that feels like. I don't know what it feels like to stay home and say, I'm sick, I can't work. I don't know. And I'm sure that there's a lot of other people out there also the same thing. Yeah, I can't get sick. I got to work. And even if I'm sick, you take some, I don't know, XL medicine, or you take, what is that other one? NyQuil day and night. We have to work. We can't afford it, right? So they made this plan so that we can say, you know what? Sandra's sick. She needs to stay home, but we don't want her to lose any money. So instead of, we're going to pay her regular time, which is $18 an hour. And I'm like, yay, and so is other people as well. We're getting paid sick time. Here's the problem that I have. That sick time is paid at $18 an hour, regular rate. If you don't go to work and stay home because you're sick, then it's good for you. You still get paid. You can claim your 18 hours, your 40 hours at regular rate, $18 an hour. You don't lose any money because you're sick. You're home. You got to make some money. You deserve it. We all deserve to stay home and get better. But what about the parents that stay home all day long? What about the people that it doesn't matter? You still have to work no matter what because the recipient lives with you, or you just can't seem to get a break. There's no, you take care of your mom, your dad, your uncle, your grandma, your children. You take care of, there's just no escape. Let me tell you guys, when I go to TJ, I stay in TJ, right? And I go by myself. And my home is clean because I left it clean. And if it's dirty, then I call one of my girls and I'm like, dude, we need to clean this house. But every time I go to TJ, I stay home and I stay alone. And that is about the only time that I get to rest. There's no dogs. There's no kids. There's only the neighbors, you know, but they leave me alone. They're pretty good neighbors. Actually, I love my neighbors. They're amazing. I actually get to rest. I actually get to sit down and do whatever I want. Whenever I want. If I'm hungry, I'll order Uber Eats. If I'm hungry, I'll go around the corner. If I get to rest. I get to enjoy my own company. I get to get better. I get to focus. I get to think. I get to, you know, redo things that I don't like, you know, in myself. It is very peaceful. A lot of us don't get that. A lot of us, it's hard to get that. And that's why I'm telling you guys to care for yourselves. Pay yourselves when you get paid. Don't just pay all the bills. Reward yourself. So very few of us get to rest, okay? Now, they have this incentive on sick time. You get paid. Yeah, you do get paid. But what I told the client that called me, she's like, can I get that sick hours? And I said, yeah, you can. But I'm going to give you a choice. She takes care of her son. Like I said, I just woke up, so there's a routine. Coffee and cigarettes, and I'm not going to tell you guys the last one. It starts with a C, too. Anyways, this woman receives 220 hours to care for her son on a monthly basis. Multiply 7 times 24 and then multiply that by 4, which ends up being like 672 hours per month. And they only give her 220 hours a month. Okay. I said, you get 220 hours a month. That means that every month you get 160 hours of regular time. And then you get 60 hours of overtime. Because 160 plus 60 is 220. So if you want me to show you and teach you how to claim your sick hours, I can do that. But right now, you're getting paid 160 hours at $18 an hour. And then you're getting paid 60 hours at $27 an hour because it's overtime. What if you were to claim your 40 hours of sick time? That means that sick time would now fall under the category of $18 an hour. And then you would only get 20 hours of overtime. 160 of regular time. 40 hours of sick time, that's 200, and then the 20 hours of overtime. And you can do that. Mind you, she stays at home all day long. She takes care of her kid 24/7. She doesn't go anywhere. Everywhere she goes, she's got to carry him. He's autistic. Kids are special. Even my dogs, dude, I want to take my dogs with me everywhere I go. And I can't, you know. But they're dogs, so they get to stay home. If you want to claim your 40 hours of sick time, if you multiply 4 times the overtime, which would be $9, because 18 plus 9 is $27 an hour of overtime, then you're actually losing $9 an hour. 9 times 4 is 36. So if you want to lose $360, please tell me and I'll go ahead and do it. I don't know anybody that wants to lose money. The other thing also is you cannot claim all of your 220 hours in 1 month and then an additional 40 hours. And that's where the confusion is coming in. Don't do it unless it's beneficial for you and you actually get to rest. I love you guys. This is Sandra Ayon, your home care provider. Go ahead and look for me on YouTube. You will find my number there. Please subscribe, listen, share it, and I'm here to help. I love you. Have a wonderful Christmas. Take care. Bye.